Hey you, it's me, Robin, the living statue of Leto. We're playing One Way Heroics Plus. Plus means DLC, better game. Not that you'd know the original game, well maybe you do, but we're playing Plus. Let's start a new adventure, shall we? We are a character, we gotta be a class. Now this game has lots of classes for us to choose because it's one of those games. We're gonna be a hunter. Hunter is good. We can be hunter type A, male, type B, female, or type C, a special. Here, special means you have cat ears, clearly. Let's be a type B. Let's be a female. A woman hunter. A huntress, if you will. We're not going to be called Robin, though. That's a stupid name. How about much more intelligent name? Artemis. Now that is what I call a hunter name. By the way, Shift A is the keyboard shortcut for me to stop or start the recording on OBS. So I had to redo this video 5 times because I kept stopping recording when entering the name. Brilliant. I know. Artemis has a few perks. She has 2 extra strength, 2 extra charisma, and 1 extra vitality. Why not? Let's start the adventure. Not true, because when you click that button, it sends you to choose your world. This is a bit of a roguelike, so the world is randomized, and I like just choosing a new random world most of the time. There are some slightly less random ones where special things happen. We don't want any special things today. No, we have 4 difficulty settings. We take the normal one because we can. Also because I probably still lose anyway, so I'm trying to play out this hunter class, and it's a bit rough. So we get dialogue implying we've played before, which is false. This is the first time I've ever played. It was the first time Artemis is in this game. Anyway, King Victor gives us a few herbs and wants us to kill the demon lord. The herbs are in this crate, so we gotta break it by shooting arrows at it. That's the very natural way to go. And we're gonna talk to this lady. She's very useful because she tells us about some areas ahead of us. Small village, small shop, tavern. And we want to visit those to get some stuff. Other people are interesting, but we'll ignore those because this is a one-shot video and I don't want to explain the whole game to everyone. So, the world scrolls to the right, naturally because the darkness is eating the world out. And the aim is to kill the demon lord because when we do that, well, the darkness will stop spreading. Now, every part of the world which will already have been eaten will be still eaten, but that will be sacrifice we have to make. So I could have killed that snow hare and I would have gotten loads of experience out of it, but then the people who want to protect the environment would have hated me. So it's a bit of a trade-off. And here's the chef. I can buy a meal from them. I'm gonna eat bread crust because I am a cheapo, also pretty poor. If you look at the bottom right, I have 119 silver. And who's this person? She's a tough, tranquil lady. And she informs me about cursed enemies. We might notice some of them at some point. And so, if I stay here, we see the people dying and screaming in pain as they die, which is a bit sad. A little bit sad. I'm currently in a snowfield, which means my energy drains really fast. But let's pick up those clothes and we'll use them instead of the clothes I have right now. But I don't want a shield. I can eat the stimulant herb. So we lose energy fast. What is energy? It represents basically how tired you are. So you see it's out of 100. It's written in percentage, but you can actually increase your maximum beyond 100% sometimes. Here's another snow hare. We're gonna be very kind. We're gonna protect the environment. I'd like to keep this tentacle weed. To do that, we're gonna need to throw another item because we have limited inventory. This game is very annoying for that. I'm gonna drop those clothes which I didn't quite identify and equip back the ones I had to start the game with. So I am the hunter. Well, I have a hunter class. Ooh, you seem dangerous. You know this dog is dangerous because it has a red star next to it. However, it hadn't. No, now it has. And as you can see, it's destroying me, but I'm gonna win. Not by much. And I get 161% experience and get 2 levels out of this. And each level you get in this game, you get 1 random stat, and now the distribution of random will depend on. Can I get this without dying? Yes, but it's a sword. We're a hunter, so we don't want sword. Ish. We're gonna spend our day with a bow. which has the main advantage that, as you can see, most of the enemies I can just shoot down and kill without them even reaching me. And we're tired because our energy is quite low. I'm just gonna eat any grass I stumble upon. So antidote herb, stimulant herb, those are all useless, so we're gonna eat them. They're more useful with other classes. Yeah, I leveled up my mountain climbing, which is not very useful, but eventually might be if I get stuck and need to climb a mountain. So if I want to climb on a mountain, as you can see, the game wants you to confirm your input by just holding it. I'm cancelling it all the time, which is why nothing's happening. And it takes 8 turns, so the darkness will move forward 8 times if I do that. That's dangerous. Skull of Stonewall, don't care much for this. Wooden arrows, sure. Arrows have no weight, and they're very useful. And let's talk equipment. This is a good time to talk equipment. I have my hunter's bow, which I started with, some clothes, which provide basic protection, and loads of arrows, mostly wooden ones, and also iron arrows, which do a bit more damage, which we might use against harder enemies. And 5-shot arrows, those are really powerful. Really. And arrows are equipped in your accessory slot, which means as the hunter, I will never actually use another accessory. So no shields, no extra armor, no boots, no rings, nope, only arrows. Weight limit increased, that's useful. It's now 20. Now your weight limit does actually increase with your strength as well. So you've got options, essentially 2 ways of increasing. Either directly increase the stats, or let's eat this stamina herb, or increase strength, which will increase the thing as well. So I think the snow hares give you 5 level ups, which is insane. But my last run, I was killed. It was written at the start, you may have seen this. I was killed by a Jade Lieutenant, something. Those are the people who protect the environment. Oh, here's a blue enemy. We can't see it, but now we can. And so I'm taking damage from just being around. Now, this is a dungeon, so it has loads of enemies inside and possibly some good treasure. However, this one has the interesting fact that it's surrounded by water, so entering it would take 5 turns. However, I'm gonna do this because there's hardly any enemies left inside. So, also it has calm music. So I might be able to get some good items out of this. So light shield is not useful for me. That's okay. There might be something else over there, but apparently not. So yeah, another cross. That takes some effort. Here is another dungeon. Yeah, we're running low on energy. I'm gonna eat my Nayuta fruit, which gives me 70% energy. It's like the best food in the world. You'll never be hungry. Oh, the Demon Lord's gonna appear. Oh, I'm gonna die because this thing is pretty strong. Okay, we're in trouble. Now, we are actually in trouble. So I'm gonna use Awakening. Stop time for 3 turns. I thought it was more. And it lets you escape tough situations like this. Now, why is this tough? Because this harpy to my left is fast, and sometimes its extra speed compared to mine will, in fact, means it will attack twice, even if it will like move and attack on the same turn, which is very bad. Meanwhile, the lizard thingy here is just a strong enemy, and it's still early game. I'm pretty weak. So I'm going to use Awakening. I can now kill this harpy and run away. And luckily, this was fine, except, oh, for God's sake. There's now a Minotaur thingy. Also, we're blocked over there. This is bad. So I'm gonna move diagonally, because you can. Luckily, I dodged the attack. But here I took 38, as you can see, which is a lot. We're now in this dungeon, panically looking for an exit. I'm gonna need to use Awakening again, because there's another thingy. And I'm gonna need, oh my, this is really rough, but we're alive. We're kind of alive, because this guy is now chasing after me, and the Demon Lord has appeared. So yeah, the world currently hates me. And oh my god, are we seriously playing on normal mode? I'm gonna run out of Awakenings. No, attack down. Thank you. Here's the Demon Lord, 6,000 L. L is their health. And the Demon Lord wants to kill me. And what you do, however, is that the Demon Lord only lasts for a small amount of turns. So you could just keep running away like this. And eventually, Demon Lord goes away, and we're happy. And now I just need to get rid of this freaking lizard thingy. And, wow, I did it. So... there's another one here. It spotted me. But you know what? If there's only one... you do 35 damage. Okay, if I hit you again, you're dead. Woo! Leather armor. I don't think I can pick this up. I will die. Now, your health regens every few turns. And will regen more if you have more vitality stat. Another one of you? Are you serious? But this one hasn't noticed me. I also have a few healing items, but I'm trying to save them. For the moment where we really want to fight the Demon Lord. Because when that happens, we will need to be ready to tank a lot of damage. We've reached the 100-kilometer marker. I have a quality whetstone. That's pretty good. I'm going to use this. I have got 2 of those. I'm going to use them both. And this will improve my bow. It's now a quality hunter's bow +2. And you can see it has extra attack power and lower durability attrition. There's a bug in the translation. Oh, this is a funny dungeon. With no entrance. But it has lots of dogs and wolves. However, can I punch the wall? Yes, but I don't exactly do a lot of damage. So we're going to skip that. If I had a sword, I would consider that. So someone has a bad feeling. So this may mean that a bunch of enemies will appear at once. And that will be a bit scary. So let's stay... Ah, there you go. They're not the worst enemies in the world. Just a few harpies. So there you go. So you may... here's a sword. Let's pick it up. This is... it has weight 2, which means it's probably a short sword. So, a basic sword, which is useful. Do you drop money? Yes. We're starting... oh, save crystal. So this is a roguelike with randomly generated world and things like that. But you can actually save in it. A bit unusual. But saving isn't completely free. So you either have to spend those save crystals or find some NPCs which will save for you. Or things like that. Another sword with heavier weight. The Demon Lord appeared again. I'm not a fan of this. We're low on stamina. We can eat this dried herb, which will give us 5% stamina. Now, what I will do, we have a pretty good agility stat because we're a hunter. So, this means that eventually we'll get a turn. Ouch! I'm dead. Whoops. I wanted to move diagonally and... Okay, you know what killed me? You know what killed me? Is that... Yes, give me advice. Give me advice. We on desert, and desert slows you down. And that's why the Demon Lord moved twice when I wasn't expecting it. And moving twice gave him the opportunity to cast a spell. Normally spells take 2 turns, because you have to meditate and then cast it. Here, that didn't happen. So I mostly got burst down. So that was a really difficult run. But let's try again. So there's not many villages around, but there you go. We don't start in the snowfield this time, no. We start in the mountains. We start in the mountains. So, perks of the hunter class. We can see we have like a hunter's instinct, which is indicating to us where the enemies are, which are those small arrows. This is very useful if you're looking for dungeons in particular, because then you can just go after the enemies. However, I can see on the minimap, if you look at the minimap, which is right in the middle of the screen for some reason, that there are like 4 squares, which are kind of black at the bottom middle of the minimap. That's probably a dungeon. And as much as the dungeon, 2 of them, in the previous game kind of destroyed me. Oh, it's another one with lots of dogs, which means we can't get inside unless... Let's try again. Unequip the bow and just punch the wall. We do 2, sometimes we do 1. Mostly 1. No, this is going to take too long. Unfortunate. So dogs in particular are pretty easy to beat compared to other things. So we'll have to deal with that. For now, let's just kill all those harpies. And they are giving... Oh, here's another dungeon, clearly. Let's see. So it's another one. Are you serious? I never see those. And I wish I did, because if I had a standard weapon, we'd be breaking that wall and killing all those dogs, farming up loads of experience. If I was any other class, this is quality whetstone. Let's use it instantly. So it says, makes your weapon less durable. I think that's a translation mistake. I do believe so. Oh, this isn't a dungeon. This is an interesting little town. I will get kicked out as soon as I open the door, but if I have enough time to go back, it's not a town, it's more like an area. If I had enough time to go back, which we barely don't have, we'd be able to talk to this. There was an NPC, I think, with 30 health beside. The L's I can see below the names of everything. Those are the health points, so life or whatever. And you wouldn't usually be able to see them if you were another class of hunter. That's another perk of being a hunter. So let's kill those harpies. Getting really good level ups, well, experience, because all those harpies had extra fixes, which is indicated by the arrows pointing upwards. Hence them giving me above 100% experience. Now we got loads of max weight up, which is interesting, but to be properly useful, I would need to find a strong but heavy weapon, which we're not doing right now, unfortunately. Also, so we're running out of stamina, so might as well eat the Nayuta fruit, because Nayuta fruits can rot, which is not great. They become less good and eventually even poisonous. As soon as you need 70 energy, then you might as well eat them. Strength. Strength is good, it increases your damage, including if you're using a bow. This is not one of those games. Here's another bow. It's probably the same type as the one I have. Ooh, look at that. Energy restored. Shame that I ate the Nayuta fruit then. But it's fine, it's all random. We get lots of bonuses. And you can see it at the bottom right of the screen. Energy overflow, 300 turns remaining. Scroll of armoring, let's just use that. My armor will be better. And save crystal, we don't care, but I will pick it up because I'm going to eat those scorched buds, which are pretty useless. And I'm now quite stronger than before, but we have another dog dungeon. Ooh, that's very good. I am stronger than before, so maybe I can punch this wall to death now. I do 3 now. I think we can barely do this. I should have done it from the other side though. Break this wall. We did it. Now, I'm gonna equip my bow. And oh, I can use my special skill. Piercing shot. Fires a shot which pierces through multiple enemies. Damage is increased and attack has a range of 5. So, I destroyed an item which was in the box, but that's fine. Now we need to get out of here, otherwise the wall will destroy us. I should have done this from the other side, because this wanted feral dog would have given me lots of experience. So not quite well done. Here's a bear. It has 180 health. Wait, this is the... I'm getting the weirdest luck. I'm really strong. Look at that. Animal meat. We can eat it. It might be poison in the sense of food poisoning. However, it wasn't, so good for us. I'm going to do the same play here. We're just going to punch this wall again. And then we're going to use piercing shots. Here we're on the safe side of the wall, so it's fine. It's taking longer than expected. We're not doing any double hits. There you go, wall broken. Equip the bow. That takes a turn, so you need to suffer an attack, but still. We killed a few things. And this is the skeleton, it's not too bad. Let's enter this dungeon. We can see the health of everything inside. It's 30, 50, 60. So we don't have the very... 30 is the boxes, actually. Ha. Scorched bud, let's just eat this. And Scroll of Confusion, that is super useful. That can save you. So I'm going to drop this big stone, which isn't nearly as useful, and eat this Scorched bud. And so we can see that... Can I? There you go. Our path seems to be blocked. No, I don't think it is. But this chest is way too tanky for me to break, so we're gonna go this way. Break this box. Break the skeleton. Well, it went to sleep thanks to my Scroll of Dark Knight. Magic Bridge is a good item to use if you're escaping somewhere, so we'll pick this up. And, oh! Demon Lord appeared, which is pretty good because he might break us out of this place, but no, I just destroyed the door. Okay, let's not die. Let's not die. Hop, hop, hop. Okay, we'll be alright. So this time, I'm just running away very efficiently. He's gonna disappear very soon. Need the Scorched Bud. Takes a turn, so I probably shouldn't have. There you go. Bye, Demon Lord. See you next time. And we're out of those dungeons. We are level 20, which is a number. Level doesn't actually represent anything. Like, you gain one stat per level, and it's random with probabilities depending on the class. So you could be... Treasure chest key is useful. You could be high level and weak, or you could be low level but have loads of strength. Let's pick up this Nayuta fruit, because we might want it later on. And in fact, you can trade away levels. They act as a currency. And when you do that, you don't actually lose anything. So, kind of curious. More harpies. Harpies now give me 10 experience, which is much less... Oh, there was a buffed one over there. We're on snowfields, so we're going to lose energy fast. Ouch! Those imps attack you from range. And they do 10 damage. And they occasionally, sorry for the burps, drop big stones, which are a thing you can throw at enemies. Actually, you can throw mostly anything. Oh look, there's another dungeon at the bottom right. We'll leave that snow hare alone. Hey you, spot me. Spot me please. You still have, there you go. It's gonna move twice because it's very fast. However, I destroyed you and got 2 levels, 2 agility. So that's pretty good. We got the Dark Brotherhood. There you go, Jade Forest person. If I had killed the hare, it would have got it. They would have gone after me, and they are very powerful things. I may be the hero who will save the world, but random NPCs can fight me for sure. Now, another one of those. It's so weird, but I don't mind. Oh, I did a critical hit. That did 5 to that wall. Wow, so big. Here we will get proper experience. Our health is fine. Our energy is enough to take this on as well. We'll eat the Nayuta fruit after we've killed all those dogs. Piercing shot. Boom. I destroyed something which was in a chest. That's okay. Piercing shot again. I have just enough. Now, here's the dangerous dog. I'm gonna run out of arrows. That's a bit of a problem. We have ways around this. I've run out of arrows. Okay, I can equip iron arrows, which are stronger, so that's pretty useful. We have a treasure chest key, right? Let's use that. We got a scroll of armoring, extravagant. And we have as an axe. We don't like axes, they're just a bit too heavy. But they're great for destroying walls, which, to be fair, has been something that I wanted to do this run, right? Healing herb. Let's pick up this healing herb. And I'm gonna eat that Scorched Bud because they are really useless. And so we are low on arrows, that's still a thing. However, there's the way around that. Let's eat our regular Nayuta fruit. That brings my energy to max. And then I can use the ability Handmade Arrow, which trades a lot of energy, but creates 50 wooden arrows. And we need them. I'm gonna keep the iron ones for things I really want to destroy. This is something I can break. Again, takes a while. Maybe punching is better though? Punching does 1. Okay, I may not ever destroy this thing. I guess it takes upwards of 5. It's asleep. Nah, well, no, these things can have really good stuff inside. I wish I had taken that axe, but no, we're not doing this. We don't have the time. If I had taken that axe, I would have destroyed it very easily, not instantly. Heavy armor. We can probably use the heavy armor. So I'm gonna get rid of some of my items. We don't need a save crystal because I play this like an actual roguelite. I'm gonna use this area map. That reveals things on the map for 400 turns, I think, or 300. And we have heavy armor. It's not properly identified, but it's likely much stronger than my traveler's clothes. So we're going to keep them on. And you can see on the minimap there's a green thing. that is an area where I can probably get buffed. It's this. Now this has either a statue of the goddess or an evil golem. However, we can see it has 50 health, and golems have more than 50 health. Now I can trade levels to get stuff with the goddess. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna take vitality. So that increases, I'm not quite sure, but so, oh no, we have, that's a low weight bow, so probably not as good as what I have. Vitality increases your defenses somewhat, and your health regeneration per turn, and that's really good. Snowhair, I'm leaving you alone for now. Let's eat our Nayuta fruit, because, wait, we don't have one anymore. That's not great. Can we eat anything? We can eat a healing herb, but that is not a very good use. I wish I could break you of a healing herb. And the Demon Lord's gonna appear. There's more green things on the map. We're gonna go after them. But, we need, okay, this is not very effective. Oh, I could use Scroll Compute. Now we're gonna use healing herb. That gives me only 10 energy, which isn't nearly enough. But, oh, you see what happened? So, the Demon Lord was stopped for a turn. That meant that I'm faster than him. And when I'm faster than him, it's easy to just dodge around, right? Because I occasionally get 3 turns. Now, the game offers that I trade levels for saving. I don't recommend doing that. And we survived. Yay! There's another one of those crystal thingies that we're gonna ignore. Stimulant herb, let's just eat that. So when you have 0 energy, you're very... Ooh, this is scary. You're very debuffed. However, this is the power of the hunter. Another class would have a rough time with these dudes, for sure. But here I killed them, and they have good items. The Snow Crystal Grass in particular restores good amounts of health and stamina. Only exists in snowfields. I think I wanted to say that earlier. And you can sell it for good money, so usually I try not using them. Tentacle Weed is great to escape the Demon Lord. However, we're gonna eat this because we do need energy. So, game's being pretty mean to me today, I have to say. So, here's the thing. If you move to the right straight, then basically you move faster than the darkness. So, this will make the darkness go faster to catch up. And it means you have to spend less time in areas you don't like snowfields, which eat up your stamina. And we got agility up, which is good. If you miss with an arrow, you can go pick it up later, which is pretty great. We're gonna run as debuffed low stamina, low energy, which is a shame, but we mostly have to. Until we find proper energy bringing items. So there's a dungeon to the bottom right of the minimap. We saw it, it flashed in red for a little bit. Scroll of Massive Earthquakes. I've never used this. Let's pick it up. And we can drop an item we don't really care about. Like Scroll of Armoring Extravagant. It means you can sell your armor for more, which isn't a big deal. We have bats. Bats give really bad experience, and they move really fast, so they often get double turns. This doesn't seem like a very difficult dungeon, so we should be fine. Except I'm running out of arrows again. So let's be careful. There's a big stone that I can throw directly, even though it's on the ground. Kill a bat. Yay! Kill another bat. There's some zombies that's positioned smartly so I don't need to tank both of their attacks. Once I've run out of arrows, we can fight again. Well, we can't fight, but I can punch, apparently. I think there's a statue of the goddess. No. There's various chests that I don't have the time to open, so that's a shame. We're gonna equip iron arrows. We got 16 of those. That is not enough. I wish we could find a town. Stamina herb. Let's just eat this. Ooh, this will have a Nayuta fruit inside. So, and also random herb. Stamina herb. Stamina herb is useful for classes which use stamina herbs. Let's just eat everything. There you go. And so some classes have, Well, you've seen it. Mountain goat is another protected animal. Teleport field, very useful to escape. We're gonna drop... so we're a bit out of inventory space because I've been hogging everything I could see. Let's eat a healing herb. So yeah, we've never seen a proper town, and that's kind of insane. We've seen so many of those weird dog dungeons. Let's pick this up, we really need it. And I'm gonna drop, well, healing herb, we don't need it so much because we have 2 vials of healing. In terms of numbers, long stick, not much of a weapon now, is this? Healing herb heals for 40, vial of healing heals for like 100 and a bit, so much better. So we're gonna just not use those. Oh no! My Nayuta fruit has ripened, even though I just picked it up. Hello, I wish to trade levels. Let's get more agility. It can't be bad. It can't be bad. Here's a bat. Have you noticed how every enemy, when you meet it, maybe not all of them, but enemies when you meet them will have a little bit of a Pokemon sound effect. Not Pokemon, the opposite of Pokemon. Bats go and dogs go or something. Nayuta fruit, pick it up. So we now have lots, and my bag is overweight and I can't move. That sucks. What we're gonna do is gonna make arrows because we need those, and we're gonna eat the ripened Nayuta fruit. There you go. Now we have wooden arrows again, so we can attack. We can see there's a blue thing on the map. I'm surprised this is revealed. Show chest key. Let's pick this up. Eat a healing herb. And this could have been revealed from the lady at the start. Another Nayuta fruit. What I'll do is make arrows again because we've been running out. And eat healing herb. We don't have them. I'll eat the Nayuta fruit. That's fine. And this is not exactly a town, but there's a person. There's one person. So hell yeah. So you're an armor dealer. Now what's interesting with shop people is that they give a value to what you sell to them. In particular, they're telling me that this bow is worth 57, while this one is worth 169. So even though this one has very low durability, so probably this one has even worse durability. We should get rid of it. Let's compare our armor. So our heavy armor was extravagant. That's worth more money to sell. So you know what? Let's sell it, right? Feel that makes sense. And that's still not a lot. So yeah, you can sell chip jewels because those are pretty useless. Snow crystal grass is good for money. The rest I'm gonna keep, I think. Yeah. And I could buy some of those things, but no. What we're looking for very soon is a new bow. And this is not the great place to be. We're kind of stuck, but we got a few... Ooh, scary. We've got some good mountain climbing levels. So if you look at our stats, it's on the right, I think. Yeah, bottom right. Mountain climbing level 4. So it only takes 4 turns to climb on a mountain instead of 10. So helps us quite a lot indeed. And yeah, we're looking for a bow. The game at some point will tell me your bow's about to break. And when that happens, I'm gonna just unequip it. Max stamina increased by 3, not very useful for the hunter. Except when you're spamming out piercing shots, I guess. Which has happened. It seems to be more likely to happen today. We've got a healing herb. We've got lots of inventory space again, so now we can just pick things up without consideration. Clothes, whatever. If it's not properly identified, you're always at a risk of just picking up something which will break instantly. And it's terrible. We got extra strength. It gave us one more phantom bat. Phantom, it drops... Oh, look at that! It's a bow. It has good range, I guess slightly less accuracy than other bows. But yeah, we like that. Do we know its durability? No. I think we'll just let our hunter's bow just die. And then we'll switch to the new one. Oh, this is a golem. It's a villainous golem. That sounds so incredibly powerful. I'm not even gonna attempt fighting it. That is just a no. even the regular golem without being golden is hella dangerous. Because, you know, bow and arrow won't do much to what is basically a stone construct. So I'm glad that there was this kind of lake so I can skirt around. We took a bit of damage here, but that's fine. We can eat this animal meat and risk food poisoning. We did not get food poisoning. Okay, here's the Demon Lord. Demon Lord is stopped, so again, we're much faster than him, which is great. You might be asking, if the aim is to kill him, why aren't you trying to? It's because I just cannot. I just won't be able to do it. We're gonna run away. Oh, you can float over stuff. That sucks, but there you go. The aim of the game is mostly to just go until you pick up things, level up, get good equipment, get party members, that happens too. And at some point we'll be strong enough to fight him. It can take a while. This is the city! Hello! Actually, we had seen a city at some point, but it was tiny. An armor dealer again. You sell me... Those clothes have a good value. And compared to those, which have just 53, I got lots of spare money. You know what? We're gonna do this. Swap my traveler's clothes for those, which are unidentified, but were worth a lot of money. Anything else I want to sell? Yeah, sell... Well, no, we're gonna eat those useless herbs. And... I got loads of utility things, like Magic Bridge. Stonewall is useless though. Confusion, Magic Bridge, and Tentacle Weed are all utility things. That's kind of too many of those. So I'm gonna sell one Tentacle Weed. Teleport pills also utility. So that will do. And our bow is about to break anyway. There's also... Oh, very nice. So I'm gonna eat this so that I can make handmade arrows. It costs 57. I'm gonna eat the other one. And make those. Now, this bird will try to attack... No, I guess they attack you, but they can attack the villagers, and then the villagers will fight back and kill them. It's hilarious. So the chef, I can get a healthy meal, which restores my energy to mostly maximum. And that's delicious. I can buy a takeout lunch, but we have a Nayuta fruit in stock, right? Yeah, but just one is not that many. And for that reason, I will buy tasty lunchbox. Quite expensive, but we'll take it. What about the weapon dealer? You sell a bow, but I have one already, and it's clearly worth much more because, you know, they sell you things for a higher price than you buy them. 12 weight axe worth 5,000 sounds amazing, but no, I could buy force arrows. Useful against heavily armored targets. Yeah, let's buy a few of those. They're pretty cheap. Force means magic in this game. So you could say it's the Force from Star Wars. Yes, you've told me this one before. What about you? This area will continue for 33 kilometers. Okay, let's equip our clothes. And we go. We're hearing some fighting going on. There's a traveling chef. You can see the bottom left of the map. Traveling chef killed the crow and leveled the traveling chef +1, which is funny and happens quite a lot. And we just got a meal from another chef, so we don't really care about the traveling chef unless we want to make more arrows, but we do have 150 now. So we're alright. Our bow broke, finally. So let's use the military grade bow. However, you know what? Strength has leveled quite a lot. We have 6 strength, so maybe we could switch to regular combat rather than just spamming ranged attacks. And ooh, you look scary, but you're on a mountain, which I think means you're gonna have a hard time moving. Ish. However, I am very strong. Did you see that? I did 70 damage. I did 70 damage per attack. I guess it's the bow I'm having now. And yeah, strong enemies, scary music. So I think that was just the one, and I killed it. So I am currently pretty good, huh? Interesting. And talking about pretty good, I can destroy this pack rat wolf. You increase my charisma, and as a staff, we don't care much about staffs. We've got 2 treasure chest keys, I think. So that's pretty good. You sleep as well, but you were one day, you were not. There's a dungeon over there, maybe, because I'm seeing loads of stacked enemies. Maybe not, actually. Vitality. Oh, we learned super rapid fire. So you learn that by reaching level 30. That is very useful because it knocks enemies back. And as you might have noticed, the hunter's weakness is when enemies get in range. So having a knockback is really good. So we have that. Also killing basic enemies gives me small amounts of experience now. 6, 7. Not the greatest. That's fine. Agility increased again. I found the Zirkbundgrunnen Mountains. So, a funny thing about this game, all the names are randomly generated. You know, I presume the names of... Well, the name of the dimension acts as a C for sure. I'm not sure why the names of the individual areas are also weird bunches of letters, but it's funny. It's funny, so take it. Stop missing. I missed like twice in a row. Oh, it was a crazy wolf. I guess they kind of there's a traveling chef. Oh, but this time the crow killed the traveling chef. However, we don't know where this is. Mountain goat. We're gonna leave this alive. We're gonna eat the fruit. We're gonna eat this. As soon as we reach 30 energy, we're gonna just eat it. Scroll of the Sword Saint rooting. That's pretty good, right? Except our bow is already making things. Oh, let's eat the animal meat actually, because that can rot quite fast. In fact, we got animal poisoning anyway, even though it wasn't rotten, but that's fine. A little bit of... Did I say animal poisoning? I did, right? I meant food poisoning. We got an 8-weight sword. That's too much, even though I'm carrying loads of nonsense that I don't really want to use. Yeah. Also... Oh, we got 2 Scroll of Swordplay Angry. So, increases attack power but decreases accuracy. That always scares me. I'm not so cool with that. 8-weight sword is great, but just too much. 6-weight axe also. So this is a more reasonable kind of golem with 500 health. And I'm so powered now that we're doing pretty well. I'm gonna knock you back with my super rapid fire, which consumes a lot of energy. You can only use it twice per day, but that's fine. Like, it's very good. We get 2 levels from that. And we get not much. Quality whetstone. I will use it and just improve my bow even more. Honestly, that was kind of weak as far as golem rewards go. But we'll take it. We'll take it. A strong enemy will appear in 1 hour. That can be scary. There you go. Strong enemy has appeared. However, we still have 1 super rapid fire. It may be time to throw in some throwable items, like LZ Bomb does AoE damage in a 3x3 area. That's really good. So it's the king of throws. The 3x3 area means we want a good centered hit. Like, this is fine. You need to throw it, not use it, otherwise you'll blow up on yourself. So I'm quite strong, so that's good. Let's use super rapid fire. Even though we're missing a lot, we put it to sleep, and we killed it. Yay! 500 experience. Vitality, intellect, max life, twice, and strength. So the good stuff. Mountain goat, leave me alone, please, and thank you. Got some arrows back, and there's a blue cursed crow over there. But it's ignoring me. Oh, there's a house. There's a weapons dealer. I don't exactly need weapons now, but we'll talk to him. We're gonna eat Nayuta fruit, because we're really low on energy. So here's a very expensive bow, right? 2,200, but actually I think the factor is times 4, so you could sell things at a quarter of the price you buy them at. So whatever I have here is still better. I don't think it's gonna break anytime soon. Let's buy a few arrows, just in case. You could buy a cheap sword just as, you know, a failsafe. Sell your chip jewel. Any other thing I can sell you for money? Guess not. Sell you a magic bridge. You know what? I'm never going to use the magic bridge. Let's sell one. And I'm considering buying the simple sword. No, we'll find one along the way. We'll find one along the way. We'll be fine. Okay. I missed a lot. Oh, so food poisoning. which we still have for 20 turns, decreases your accuracy. So that may be one reason why we missed a few shots. Here's Wanted. Is it Wanted? No, Villainous Crow. But we one-shot it, because we're that good. And the Youth of Fruit is good. Game needs to generate the world from time to time. Another Youth of Fruit. That's a lot. So you know what? I don't want to have too many of those. I'm going to make some handmade arrows and then use one. It's here. We're going to also sort my inventory by the press of a button. Now, fruits are at the bottom and herbs are at the top. I have 3 treasure chest keys. We need to find a dungeon so that we can use those. And Vial of Healing, useful. Is this a dungeon? Is this a dungeon over there? I can see 4 things. If it was a oh, Skill Missionary. Hello. Do you want to teach me a skill? Or rather, do I want to learn a skill from you? So... hide may be good. You know what? Oh, create violent... oh yeah, I'm gonna learn the 2 utility things. Oh, he only teaches me 1 at once. Well, we'll meet him again. Enemies! I am not that afraid. I just got 50 experience. I'm not sure why. Intellect up, that's good. Elzik Bomb, good. We have another one of those. We can throw it at stuff. And there's a pack of dangerous enemies. Alright, let's go forward. Hello, Goddess of Time. I do not wish to save. Getting 6 experience from, or 7, yeah, from killing random crows. Is there something I'm getting? No. Scroll of Analysis. Oh, here is the proper town. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, things to do. Things to do. So we can learn force power. So detection is useless because I'm about to have it already. X-ray vision can see through the darkness in buildings. I don't use intellect. Oh, I guess it increases my identification rate. Still, let's learn this. It's cheap. It may be useful. Who are you? Oh, you're a save attendant. We don't care. However, I will want to eat a healing herb, make arrows. We've run out before. I'm scary now. I'm afraid. And let's buy a healthy meal. There you go. And we're gonna talk to the old lady. She knows. Oh, you want money from me? Damn. Why do you say sorry? I think that's a bad translation. They probably meant to say thanks. 2 towns and a small shop are available later. Oh, I also need to sell my stuff. I think I have stuff I can sell, which I don't care much for anymore. Nope. Everything is fine. I can use my Scroll of Analysis. Next time we find a weapon, we'll use a Scroll of Analysis, and that will give us full information about our current weapons. That will be very useful. There's another healing herb. How good's our mountain climbing? It now takes 2 turns to climb a mountain, which is quite efficient. You know, it's still half speed, but honestly, for this game, half speed, it's fine. Like, we can actually go this way. However, stamina suffers. We lose 5 stamina every time. Stamina is only used for skills and special actions, so it doesn't get consumed when you just travel around or use regular attacks. So the Demon Lord's gonna appear, and you know what? We may try and fight the Demon Lord and see how that goes. So the Demon Lord, Scroll of Stonewall, I don't think I want that. So if you hide in the forest, you get 10 extra avoidance, which is good. So he has barriers, as you can see. He does 34. If I use Super Rapid Fire, I do 100 and a bit per attack. And he went to sleep. I don't think that the Demon Lord heals at all. Let's eat the Nayuta fruit though, because we are very low on energy. Demon Lord went to sleep, so I can hide a few piles and then attack again. Ha! 1 hour. Oh, the bow broke. Do we have our next? No, we don't. We out of weapons. That's not great. I'm gonna let you asleep. Bye. So we're out of weapons, which is not great. However, I can still throw arrows. And they still have a range of 3 because I'm a hunter. So still pretty good. Oh, we got a yellow curse. You can see it do less damage on this wolf. Yellow, it's actually funny. If you look at the bottom, it says smell wolf. So I guess it does damage to you because it's smelly. That's something. I can pick up a sword. Let's use this sword. I can still throw arrows. But I can now, if there's something in melee range, I will attack it with the sword. Let's see how good our damage is. 104. Yeah, we're pretty strong. Animal meat, just eat it immediately because it might rot. I'm happy tanking the poison. And here's, they did say there were 2 towns ahead. The Great Appraiser. I don't need to use my scroll of identification. Let's do that. So what do I have? This sword is an angry longsword +1. So, oh, I mean, you can see what angry does. So 50% extra damage and only 10% loss in accuracy. So that's pretty good. Hell yeah. You're another old lady. I won't give you money because I know 2 of the 3 things you're going to tell me. Do we need arrows? You know what? Yeah, we're going to make arrows again. And I am going to buy healthy meal. Is there anything I want to sell? Not really. The Scroll of Stone Wool, I think, is pretty useless. So you buy this for me, please. And I got... Oh, I'm gonna use Scroll of Sword Saint on my next weapon because this sword doesn't have that much in terms of durability. So one thing with melee attacks in this game is that there's a thing called combos where you might just do 2 attacks instead of 1 or even 3 or 4. I don't know if there's the higher cap. So that does mean that melee attacks scale better. Oh, this is a stat. Oh, you're golden! You're golden, but you're running away. What is this? But it's too far away. Ah. I don't know what this does. You're a statue. Give me stuff. Max energy. Life restored. Oh, this is a temporary buff. No thanks. I think I'll go with vitality. So that, because we're switching to, and we see our health didn't actually increase. So vitality probably increases your defense and your regeneration. But yeah, we are moving. Scroll of Enlightenment. That's a good name. Read this, you'll be able to see the remaining life and position of both friends and foes for 100 turns. Not very useful because I'm a hunter. There's the town over there. Let's go. Oh, another golden thingy, but they just fly away. Oh, wait, not this one. Oh, wait. I could use Awakening, right, to get a few free turns, but I'd rather save it. I don't really need appraisal right now. All my things are identified. You're a weapon... No, you're an armor dealer, so oh, my clothing is fireproof. Evasion -5. Not that good? But that's really expensive. And do you have a bow for me to buy? No. But you have destructive effect. That's pretty good. Might put that on the sword so I can just break things. Yeah, I'll take that. And that's it. Complete transaction. I'm gonna do the thing I did before. So I'm gonna make arrows. I'm gonna get a proper meal from you. We're gonna read the scroll of destructive. And here's another old lady. This time I will give you the money. Because you're gonna reveal 3 things. Stone hut, small shop, stone hut. Not the most brilliant things. I'm more into towns than stone huts. But that's okay. Yeah, so, okay. You know what? I'm curious. I've never seen this before. Oh wait, can I use super rapid fire without a bow? I can, but I don't have enough range to actually kill this thing. So I killed a frail golden bird. Oh, you give me a dimensional gold coin. Okay, this is more for metagame upgrades. So, you've lost half your health, Mr. Demon Lord. Let's see. So, I'm gonna wait a turn. And I'm gonna use super rapid fire. So it knocks him back, but I don't have the range to damage him. That makes sense, I think. So this is, oh, your barriers come back. Your health doesn't, but your barriers do. So when he meditates, you want to move diagonally so that he can't hit you with a spell afterwards. So I'm doing pretty well in this fight. Eventually I do need to heal, so let's eat up Violet Healing. Got them in shot. Oh, look at that combo. Look at that combo. Dodge the meditation. Yeah, that's fine. And we will probably run away before we actually win. Heal up. Yeah, he's running. And that's fine. You're saying I can't hide. I think you can't hide, Mr. Demon Lord. Here's a bow! Weight 6, a new kind of bow. So let's buy this. Even though, you know, sword is doing fine now, but still. And we are overweight. But we're gonna use some of our scrolls, so we'll be fine. So equip the bow. And I want, in fact, to identify it. So we're gonna use, where is it? Scroll of Analysis. So my bow is in fact a confusing military grade bow +1. The enemy confusion rate was 15%. That's really good. We're gonna add Angry. And we're gonna add Rooting. Now this bow is pretty mighty. Pretty mighty. Really strong in attack, that's for sure. Let's eat the Nayuta fruit. And let's get going. We can probably finish this run. Next time the Demon Lord appears, we will just smack him down. And that will be good. Scroll of Jerry Rigging. Oh, Jerry Rigging is really good. Can you? Yeah, we did it. Dimensional gold coins ×3. That I like this, so you don't have to know what it is. Wait, is my sword destructive? Yes. So I can use this to break walls, but I think this place has an entrance anyway. Wait, what's this armor? Closed, so we don't know. So let's keep the bow. We're gonna use piercing shots. We're gonna use piercing shots. That's gonna be great. And wooden door became unable to move because the door is a valid target. You have a lot of health. I'm gonna use super rapid fire. I can't. Let's use a basic attack. You do 72. That's a lot of damage, right? Let's use one of our items. Let's use Scroll of Confusion. It now attacks random things. So I can use another piercing shot. Oh, it attacked me again. Okay. It's a bit confused, but not completely. We need to heal up. Now I can attack them. Was that a critical? Maybe it was. Strength, will, and max energy. You're pretty weak at this stage. So, random sword. We have another sword ready. Oh, curse bomb, huh? Sounds like a good thing. Another bow? I don't think we need a bow. No. Ooh, those item destruction bomb. That's pretty good too. Those chests are good chests. And we have treasure chest keys, so we can just use them. Note that I get experience just by using the treasure chest key to open this. It's very nice. Bracelet we don't want because we can't really... Rooting Eagle Blade +2! That's such a good sword! That is such a good sword. We need to pick this up. We could drop the Angry Longsword. It has pretty low durability anyway, so drop you. And we don't need 3 tentacle weeds, so drop you. And I can use... Wait, is this already angry? The one I picked up. Where is it? It's not. So let's use the Scroll of Angry. Let's equip it. Use one of those Scroll of Angry. You know what? Let's use the Magic Bridge. Just so that we can see... Oh, it doesn't work? Oh, it doesn't work over walls. Well, we learned something today. And we're not overweight anymore. Let's just go. Don't need this unknown bow, nor this unknown sword. We got really good stuff. Better stuff. twice plus in health. I'll take this. We missed out on this town because we were faffing around in a dungeon. Save attendant die. And I can confuse things just by shooting them sometimes, which is pretty good. Flaming arrow, very nice. I was wondering, what's my armor? It's fireproof clothing. So yeah, our armor is pretty weak, which is why I had to heal quite a bit when fighting the Demon Lord. And that's fine. Because we're still good enough to win, as we've seen. Now, I am running out of vials of healing, though. We should be a bit careful about that. So, which is why I might pick up this healing herb and keep it. Oh, I should be using tentacle weed to keep the Demon Lord a bit away. I should also be using my better arrows. So there's lots of things we can still do. There's lots of things we can still do. I'm going to eat stimulant herb, because that's pretty useless for me. What's this area map? Scroll of Armoring Energy. That's useful. You can randomly get energy when you get hit. I'm not sure how it comes about, but it's useful. 2 levels. Wow. You have a bad feeling. That's fine. More max life, max energy. Flexible is useful. We'll equip that. Well, it's not that good. It raises the damage reduction rate. No, this is good. And we're reaching the desert. So desert slows me down, so that's bad. It doesn't slow the Demon Lord down because he's floating. We're gonna eat stamina herb ×2. I'm surprised we even have 2 of those because they're kind of taking up inventory space. And that's fine. Ow. So let's get out of the desert as fast as we can. Enemies, but they're very weak basic things. Oh wait, there's a slime. It's covering me in oil. So quality whetstone, let's use that. I'm covered in oil, which means flame damage will be worse. An axe, we don't care much. You're an armor shop. No, you're a regular merchant. I can... Oh, maybe I'll buy the Nayuta fruit, because we're kind of... we still have 1 and a lunchbox. We'll be fine. I will sell you... I don't know. Nothing? I'm interested in everything I'm keeping here, even though we have lots of stuff we don't quite use. Well, acid, well, flame, oh, good combo. They'll help kill Demon Lord. Demon Lord is coming in pretty soon, so we'll just stay around. So let's get out of this desert ASAP. I'd rather not fight the Demon Lord over there, because I don't know if I finished saying it. He's not slowed down by the desert, because he floats. Yep, so, stone hut. What's in here? No one at all. That's odd. And the door was open, so I think that means that no one opened it. No, the door was closed, so no one could have opened it before. Very odd. You have a weapon? Rusty long sword. I guess it makes sense. It was in a slime. Here's the big dungeon. Let's not take too many risks and enter it from this side. We can break that door open. You're kind of high level. Can you take a proper path? There you go. So I did over half your health in 1 hit. So we were fine. Dragon Warrior, huh? You were the infamous kind. So tired, need food. Let's eat the Nayuta fruit. And regret not buying the other one. Yep. The oil came off Artemis. Yay. So, fun dungeon. One-shotting every single thing. Well, 2-shotting a few of those. Let's use a piercing shot because there's a few dangerous enemies around here. Stop missing. I keep missing. No! Ouch! Ouch. I am currently burning. Damage equal to level times 15 each turn. Am I dead? Because I missed. So level times 15. That can't. No, it's the level of burn. I am burned level 1, so I'm taking 15 damage per turn. It's not the end of the world. However, all my healing herbs, not all of them, 5 of them became scorched buds. So I take some damage. I want to kill you. There you go. we can do this because I'm very fast. Am I very fast? Not anymore because I'm on desert. However, I am not burning anymore. Now I'm gonna use super rapid fire. Knock you back and kill you. There you go. Phantom Knight. So yeah, this is a roguelike. Small mistakes may just outright kill you. This is a place where we want to be. I'm not interested in saving. Who are you? Equipment adjuster. That's interesting. That's a lot of money. No, that's a lot of money. That's a weirdly high amount of money. Yeah, we've talked to you. So I'm interested in removing the angry, because that really bit me back. I missed a lot of attacks. But, guess not. Guess not. We still have 3 healing herbs and 1 vial of healing. So we have some margin of error still. Let's pick up this sword. Because it's a 1-weight. It's probably a dagger rather than a sword, but we'll be fine. Let's get out of this stupid desert mode. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of hits. Ooh, you have 390 health. But you don't seem to notice me at all. Also, we picked up a second key of seals. I've never seen 2 in the same run. I haven't played this game that much. But, yeah. Oh, you may finally... Ah! Ow! Oh! It was getting a double turn. Did you see that? There was a little X2 under its thing. So if I had missed, I'd be dead. That's certainly something. You cannot play this game too fast. Hunter's bow. I'm gonna not take it, even though this bow will eventually die, because we have a scroll of jerry-rigging. And that's very useful. It restores durability, essentially fully. You have a bad feeling. Let's see how bad this is. Well, we leveled up. You kind of always level up when you reach a new area. Ooh! You look scary. But I have loads of... Ouch! Okay, if I throw a throwing knife, then I won't miss. There you go. Woo! Now, you won't do as much damage. You will also miss. So yeah, this was scary. So the game gets harder as you play, even though the Demon Lord does not get stronger. Enemies will appear at normal rate once more. Remember, it was like 1,000 decades ago. Oh, you're golem. I can push you back. And I do just enough damage that we're okay. This lion has seen me. Let's align diagonally. I keep missing, but you don't really do damage. So we're fine. Kind of weak stuff coming from a golem. Yeah, I thought golems gave me holy dagger pieces more. Wait, you're dangerous. Not really, we're fine. You're a bandit. We have low energy and not great health. You're a bandit, but you have like high level. So yeah, weight limit and stamina. That's okay. The Demon Lord is back. So let's get ready. Eat up a few healing herbs, because we can. So what we're gonna do, first we're gonna put ourselves in a nice position. Then we're gonna throw a tentacle weed. You can't move anymore, so I'm gonna just shoot. Get your barriers off. It takes a while. So the barriers are gone. Yeah, you're almost dead, so whatever. Super rapid fire. And we win. We beat the game. This run is a success. Come, let's end this now, hero. Demon Lord screams and unleashes their remaining force power. Artemis also summons their last bit of strength for one final blow. The area is suddenly consumed by a whirlwind of light and thunder as their blows collide. Artemis is pushed back and by more power than anticipated. It is at this moment that the Demon Lord lets out an evil laugh. Victory is mine. At that moment, as if in defiance to this final threat, the Demon Lord's power weakens, and Artemis's final blow drives through the Demon Lord's body as if it were being absorbed. No one watching quite understood what exactly took place next. Was anyone watching? I don't think so. The Demon Lord collapsed to the ground, never to rise again. At the same time, the encroachment of the darkness, which had been engulfing the world, gradually comes to a stop. What? Upon coming to that realization, the hero suddenly collapses from exhaustion. It was many long days, and a run close to an hour long, of running from the darkness without a single bit of rest. Exhaustion finally takes its toll. The battle is finished. The world is finally safe from the encroaching darkness. Humanity will continue its existence on the small piece of the world still intact. Artemis is finally able to relax and immediately collapses completely to the ground. No longer any reason to stay standing. The hero collapsed, finally getting some longer overdue rest. I feel we're reading the same thing we just read before. Oh well. Upon awakening, a small vision about upon waking, gazes down at their hands. Despite my triumphant battle, they feel like I've changed a bit. Perhaps it was returned to a normal life. Even if that's the case, there has to be something that changed. Even if it's just the tiniest detail. You mean changed about yourself? Just then the fairy Iris asked if she could go fetch breakfast. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit hungry. So the fairy Iris is an NPC who accompanies you through the whole game. And I think she's the one saying, like, I have a bad feeling about this and so on. And she's technically created by King Victor, who kind of sends you off at the start. And she does, when you actually have proper party members, she takes part in conversation. Since the hero doesn't really. Artemis's achievements will be praised by all future generations, but for now, respite. Or respite, depending on how you talk. Woo! That's credits. We can skip the credits. Like this. And there's another epilogue. Afterwards, Artemis and the fairy Iris continue their journey. Even without real goal in mind, they travel around the world, exploring unknown regions. Sometimes they extend a helping hand to travelers. Sometimes they hunt for treasure. Sometimes stop in a village. Carefree spirit of journey. Next up, blah, 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 blah. Here, the food there is amazing. Or in a cave. You're so strong. You don't really need to be afraid of monsters anymore. Like, we were doing so much damage. To be fair, enemy difficulty kind of scales quite well. Unlike the Demon Lord, as I mentioned. So I'm not, technically not necessarily the strongest thing in the world. And especially NPCs which really fight you, like the Jade Forest people. They're very dangerous. And they have much more health than you, of course. Because, that's how RPGs work. A world of endless adventure. Hell yes. Finn. We beat the Demon Lord as the hunter. I think this is the first time. Now this game is funny because the way the generation is done, based on the seed, you can technically have other people playing the same worlds as you. It's very unlikely unless you take some of the predetermined ones. But it can happen. So this is why you have got victory messages and the game telling me I'm the first conqueror of dimension JFNPQIHRL. And technically, if anyone wants to play this game, you could enter this dimension name and play the same game as I did. Not quite, because even if the world is randomized, enemies and NPCs get randomized once again after the generation of the world. It's a bit strange. And we end up level SS because we only have S and S in level and distance, while we could have been SSS. So I guess it's based on total distance traveled. And that sword that we didn't know was indeed a dagger. And stuff! Lots of post-game stuff that you don't need to be concerned with. So, yes! Thanks for watching! This is a good game. This run got a bit long. It's probably an issue with the hunter class, but if you play with standard melee classes, it goes a bit faster until you're able to actually beat the Demon Lord. Or you may just want to just go really far in which case you can go even farther. There is an end of the world, actually. I forget what happens there. I actually forgot. So maybe look into that. Oh, if you look at my value of assets, my total value of the items I had on hand was 36,000. That's a lot. I had some really good items. You can post to Twitter if you want. I'm not gonna... I could do that. I'm not gonna do that. Thanks for watching. And see you next video. When is that? Who knows? But bye anyway.